Hi, my name is Jamie Lee and I'm from a small town in West Virginia, and I'm an egg donor for Simple Steps Fertility. What motivated me to become an egg donor was one of my friends had ovarian cancer and couldn't have children of her own, so I thought maybe there's more people out there that can't have children of their own but could still produce or something, and I just wanted to see. So I started Googling it and realized that a lot of women in the US and all over can't have children of their own, and so I just decided that I can, and it's an easy way for me to give back. When doing research, there's a couple of egg donation clinics around when I lived in LA, so I just Googled and did some research and found that the most compatible with what I was looking for in terms of egg donation and a community was Simple Steps Fertility. So I went with them and I had a meeting and I felt comfortable with them. They had a lot of the things that I was looking for, so it just was a good fit. What I was looking for was definitely a community and people that seemed like they wanted to help women in need of having children of their own. And I also wanted to be looked after and taken care of throughout the process. So they had a nurse that was there 24 hours to any questions that I needed. They were there on call if I needed. They were always friendly and welcoming when I came in for my visits. Always very, they answered any questions that I had, so that was nice as well. And it just felt like a family in itself. When I first decided to do the egg donation, I did have a little bit of nerves. I was not sure how the injections were going to feel, like if I was going to be bloated or just the process of getting the eggs out. So with research and with talking with the egg, with Simple Steps Fertility, it became a little bit more comfortable. And then doing the injections, they were way less than anything that I had imagined. It's not painful at all. It's like a little tiny needle prick. It's like if you were getting your blood taken to test your sugar. I don't know if anybody's ever done that, but that's what it basically feels like. The bloating wasn't bad. Maybe by the end of it, you're a little bit bloated, but it's nothing that's gonna you're gonna fit in all your clothes still. It's not gonna be too tight or anything like that. You're not gonna have to go buy new stretchy pants or anything. So it's an easy, simple process, and you're helping somebody in the long run. So I don't know, it was kind of a no-brainer for me, and it was just easy. My family were very supportive throughout the entire thing, which I know that a lot of families wouldn't be, because they'd feel like you're giving up your first kid or whatever, but it's not that at all, and it's just easy, and for me to have an easy experience through it and have my family behind me and supporting me made it all the more better as well. My advice for future egg donors would be to research and look into it and have an open mind. And if you're really interested in wanting to do this, reach out to other egg donors, because there's a community out there for you. And it's an easy, wonderful experience, and you're helping a family that is really in need of your help. I'm extremely happy with being an egg donor. I would do it again. I've gained so much hope for other families, and I'm just happy to help. It's made me think of if down the road, if I ever have a friend or a family member who can't have children of their own, to let them know that it's completely okay and normal to have somebody help you, even if you can't. It's just made me, I don't know, it makes me feel happy that I got to help somebody, and it makes me have hope for other families in the future. I have donated to other agencies inside the US and outside of the US. I will say that my experience with Simple Steps Fertility has been the best experience. It was less pain. I remember having my egg donation, and I felt completely fine within 20 minutes after my surgery. I walked out, I was like, it was nothing. My recovery was fine. I was up and walking around the next day. Other agencies I have not had the best luck with. I was probably comparing US to Canada. My experience was not the same because they just use different medicine, they use different techniques. It's just a completely different experience. So my advice would be not to be discouraged by things that you read, because every agency is different. They do completely different things. So if I were you, I would go for an egg donation place like Simple Steps Fertility, because it's just an overall better experience, in my opinion. Simple Steps Fertility has a 24-hour care system, and I did need it. There was multiple times where I was unsure of how much medicine I needed to take that night within like an hour of an injection. So I would call and the doctor would walk me through it and talk to me about it. Or there'd be a confusion about where I needed to take the injection. So I would just call them and they'd be there and willing to help me. And it was never a struggle, never like a headache. And I was never kept in the dark. I was always in front. I was steps ahead.